What up, everybody? Again, welcome to MCTV. Let me keep this video short and simple and to the point. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to all of my subscribers, my supporters, viewers, and fans. Shout out to all of my people out here. Shout out to Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Have some black pride. Let's talk about Errol Spence Jr., the truth. Recently, his numbers have come out from when he fought Danny Garcia. And it looks like his numbers did some big numbers. The ticket sales, very impressive. And the actual just pay-per-view guys, over 2.2 million. He did way more, not way more, but he did significantly more than Canelo Alvarez. Clearly more to show that he's the bigger pool, he's the bigger draw, to show that he is, a cash cow. Not that he's a cow at all. He happens to be, a megastar who's backing up what he can do in the ring and putting on great performances. And I don't doubt for a second that he's not going to continue to do that. We know for a fact, Errol the True Spence Jr., he came back and he came back with a big bang, especially after that accident. Like Blue Blood was talking about, Boxing Eagle, nobody's talking about that accident no more. You know what I'm saying? All we want to do is we want to see you fight Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? You're one of the best in the division, if not, the best in your, sanctioning body. I don't know. There's a lot of guys in the division, but you are the face of your division right now. Canelo, you definitely proven that Canelo Alvarez is definitely not the face of no boxing. And, alluding to what Boxing Eagle was saying, the 360, I think it was him, $365 million, that DAZN and all these other sanctioning bodies are saying Canelo's worth. Dude's not even barely pulling over $2 million in a fight. I mean, this is embarrassing. Like, who the hell in their right mind would, only the establishment, would hype somebody up or soup somebody up, to have that type of name, or to give them those types of credentials or opportunities. It makes absolutely no sense. These astronomical BS numbers being pulled out of people's asses, Canelo's not worth no $360 million. Out of here. I would never pay that. Even if I had that cash, I would never invest that in him. Are you freaking serious? Out of all the fighters out there that I could market? But whatever. The numbers don't lie. And that's what this video is about. Errol Spence Jr. is pulling the biggest numbers. He's pulling more numbers than Canelo Alvarez. Therefore, that shows you that more people are looking at Errol Spence, and Errol Spence is not just, look, we've been on this for a long time. Errol Spence, he is one of the biggest names in boxing other than Deontay Wilder. If you're not talking about Deontay Wilder, let's talk about Errol Spence Jr. Who else is pulling more leverage than he is other than Gervonta Davis? Do you see what I'm saying here? We're not going to talk about no clout chasers, Lion Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that shit. I'm keeping it 100 and I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? This video is about how Errol, the True Spence Jr., is dominating his division and is the face of his division. You know what I'm saying? Oppositely of what the mainstream media will have you believing. Have you believing that Canelo Alvarez, is so great and is so unbeatable and has done so many great things for the sport, and just McGregor style. And when I say McGregor style, I mean just relentlessly promoting him until he gets knocked out. Just promote his ass until he gets knocked out. And the moment he gets knocked out, reel back. So they're just juicing Canelo, literally juicing him physically and then subliminally psychologically, and just, if you get what I'm saying, they're juicing the hell out of him until his grape turns into a raisin. In other words, it's like a Lomachenko. They're going to use his hype until the hype bubble implodes and explodes. It's like the housing market bubble or the stock market. Until that, they're going to blow it up until it explodes. Perfect comparisons and examples. Subscribe to MCTV. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Black History Month. Stay strong. 777. Have a good rising. And just remember, Errol, the True Spence Jr., he is the face of the division right now.